know what I wish that I would have went to?
What?
That I missed? Was when Mama and Angela went to the paranormal thing.
Yeah.
And Jason, the guy from Taps, I'm assuming that's who it is. Because my mom said it was a kind of big guy with a bald head.
Yeah.
And it looked like Jason from Taps.
Yeah.
Got into a heated argument about with some other guy who I guess is like not a skeptic, but I mean, yeah, a skeptic, but at the same time accuses all paranormal teams of faking stuff and, you know, like Taps are fake, and pretty much everybody who investigates the paranormal is fake. And I wish I would have been there because I so would have debated with that guy.
Somebody should just slapped him. That'd be funny. Just never random hand.
It's some guy that's just like on the fan panels, which is just like fans of certain things that are on a panel.
Oh.
And you know, really, so he's, I mean, but he's like getting really, really angry up there. You know, because Jason's like explaining how all these things, you know, like how orbs could be like dust or energy or, you know, bugs or even like blown installation caught on camera looks like an orb. So, you know, and that's what he was trying to tell this guy, and this guy was like so dense that he didn't get it. And like there was one thing they were talking about a little boy who died, and on the way to the hospital he died in the ambulance, and the guy's like, well, why ain't the ambulance haunted? Why is this other place haunted? Why ain't the ambulance haunted? And the guy doesn't realize that if the spirit is attached to a place as a human, that when they die, that's where their spirit's going to be drawn back to. It's the place that meant the most to them in their life. So, I wish I would have been there. I should have went, but I was just so tired.
Yeah. Dragoncon will do that to you.
I know, you get so worn out from being at Dragoncon because you have to walk like 2 miles to get from one place to another.
And up and downstairs because the elevators take forever.
I know. And then you have to go,
can stand in an elevator for like 30 minutes.
Me and my mom paid $10 to take a taxi to the Hilton because we were too tired. We were like, we will give you $10. It was only like 3 blocks away. I was like, no, I'm not walking.
Yeah, I mean, like Mom and Angela paid money to get in a taxi and just like go up the street.
Exactly, like it's just, you just get so exhausted you'll do that. And Terry Gilliam was there.
Oh, by the way, just as a reference to anyone who goes to Dragoncon who hasn't been there, do not use the bus system. Those people do not know how to drive. We did that, and the woman, I don't know if she almost hit somebody or what, but she slammed on brakes and slung all of us forward, and it was so hard of an impact when she hit the brakes that it actually slung my aunt into the floorboard.
I have a bruise on my arm from the
Sherry's got a bruise on her arm. My knee's messed up. My brother's got a little hurt because of it. My mom, I don't know if it hurt her or not, but...
And then she was like, is everybody okay?
Don't take the buses there because some people don't know how to drive. And the woman who drove the bus that we were in, she was crabby. We saw her again later that night, and there was like 30 people waiting to get on a bus. And she tells them, I can't let anybody on unless there's somebody in a wheelchair. What? And they're like, oh, well, okay, that's fine. None of us are in a wheelchair. None of us are handicapped. We'll just wait for the next one. I'm the last bus for the night.
Well, who the heck is supposed to take them to the hotel?
And they, you know, she was just being really rude to all these people. And I mean, I understand that she would have to let a handicapped person on first and then let everybody else on. But there was no handicapped people around. And, you know, and she's basically telling them, I'll have to wait till somebody who is handicapped shows up. And then she's like, this is my last run. After this, I'm getting off work. She's just not a very nice person. Not a very good driver either. So
obviously.
That was y'all's public service announcement.
Yeah.
Yay.
Don't use the hard Dragoncon bus transit system.
Yeah, don't trust that lady. And then whenever she slammed on the brakes, she was like, is everybody okay? And then they were like, no. And she still didn't give a crap. She was like, okay, we're here. Bye.
I honestly think that she almost hit somebody though.
She probably did. I mean,
they stand pretty close to the curb.
Yeah.
So
sometimes the best shower you can get is someone who's brushed their teeth spitting out the window.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we were standing in the lobby and like these two girls were standing not maybe like 3 feet away from us.
Yeah.
And some asshole from one of the above floors that was out on the balcony threw a cup full of water down on them.
What?
Yeah, just threw it down there. And I was like, man, that is messed up.
I remember one year at DragonCon, whenever I was waiting for the police officer to allow us to cross the street, and the other people had, I'm thinking that's what we were doing, either that or we were waiting in line for something. I don't know, but I just remember I was waiting.
There's a lot of that.
Yeah, there's a lot of waiting. Anyways, I was standing there, and there was this drunk guy and this drunk girl, and they were standing beside us, and he was like, oh, I'm gonna be sick, and he threw up right next to me.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was so gross. I'll never forget that.
Yuck.
And then I think he just like shook it off and he was okay after that.
Ew.
Yeah.
That is pretty gross.
Yep. Lots of drunk people at DragonCon.
Yes, lots of drunk people.
Lots of
Other substances.
under the influence people there.
Yes, lots of under the influence people.
Under the influence of not just alcohol.
Yes. Several items.
Yes. Yes indeed.
Sometimes all mixed at once.
I think that's what happened to that one girl.
That one girl.
Yeah, there was this girl. Here.
Oh yeah.
So, I don't know what happened to her exactly, but there was this girl, and she got a hold of some kind of drug or something. She was like screaming a lot.
What was she screaming?
She was screaming, what was it?
Like fuzzy.
Fluffy muffins.
Fluffy muffins.
Fluffy muffins. That's what
Fluffy
she screamed. Fluffy
muffins.
muffins. I have no idea. I've got.
How can a muffin be fluffy? I guess
If
it's
it's
natural
out for a long
shape.
time, it gets mold on it.
So she wants to call
Fuzzy
moldy
muffin.
muffins.
Moldy
Awesome.
muffins.
But then they end up like calling the police and removing her.
And that might have been why the siren went off. Maybe. Maybe. We don't know.
Because there was a crazy woman in the building
Maybe.
wanting some fluffy muffins.
Fluffy muffins.
Hide your muffins, everybody! Hide your muffins!
I know, right? What else happened? I don't know. So much stuff
What's
happened.
the most outrageous costume you've seen?
Gay
Down
or
into categories. We'll say the most creative, the most well, not offensive, but the most
risque.
Risque, yeah, the
Yeah.
most risque, the most cutest, and the most closely resembling to a anime character, gaming character, or character, movie character, book character, etc., etc.
I think the cutest one I saw was the one dressed as Coraline, that little girl.
Coraline. I love
Yeah,
the Coraline.
she was-
All the
adorable.
people who dressed up like her, even the adult people, I mean, look good. But when you see a little kid dressed like her,
It's so
even
cute.
cuter.
Right. I like that little girl that was in the masquerade that was dressed up as Alice. She was
No,
so
she was
cute.
adorable.
I'm glad she won.
Oh, my favorite was like that one that was like 15 feet tall.
Oh yeah, Samurai
Aku
Jack.
from
Yeah.
Samurai Jack. Yeah, that was awesome.
That was really, really good.
Very good.
Trying to think of one.
I saw a Nazi werewolf, but that didn't really offend me, but Nazi werewolf.
Yeah, from what Brandon said, they're from a game.
A game.
I think.
Oh, the ones that scared me was like the Snuggie cult.
The Snuggie call. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty scary.
They were weird.
It was like 5 people wearing blue, like monk
Like
robes,
monks, yeah.
and one would carry around
But
the
they were
Snuggly
Snuggies.
Soft Bear, and then the other one would carry around a bottle of
Yeah,
Snuggles.
but see, the blue monk robes, those were actually Snuggies.
Snuggie?
Yes, they're like blankets with arms. These fleece blankets.
Oh yeah.
It was like
That's even creepier.
Snuggie cult. I know, it's so weird.
Brandon, what was your favorite part of DragonCon? Wake up.
Brandon, wake up!
Shut up.
Brandon, don't make us tickle you.
What?
You got 5 seconds.